Well, welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 12 of my season 2 on No Man's Land. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to season 2 of No Man's Land. So, if you remember from last episode, we got some stuff done. We're mowing, got our grass taken care of. We wanted hay, but we didn't have the weather. Really, honestly, that was the issue. We wouldn't have had the weather to do hay, so it wouldn't have been able to dry. Even if we'd waited a day or two, it still wouldn't have been able to dry. So we're just going to cut it where we already did cut it. And now we're doing a silage, and I'm working on cutting more of this out here because I want to do a 750,000 liters of silage so far. We've done 250,000 off of this so far, and I think we have half the field left. So I'm going to try to cut some of our grass up here just to get enough to get us not fill all three of our fermenting silos. This guy has 249,000 now, but we put 250 in it. But each one can do up to 500,000. But if I put 250 in each, I think that'll be a good start. So just so we can get that going, that's one. And I'm actually, let me keep a list here. So we want to get to harvest today. So harvest is on our list. I want to get this silage done. This silage we're producing now, I'm thinking about probably selling 500,000 liters of it, and then keeping 250,000 liters in storage here. We already have 500,000 liters in here, but it's good to just keep that volume as high as possible. So probably put 250,000 liters in storage and sell 500,000 liters, which would be great. We will do a massive silage harvest on everything we have at some point, including maybe we'll do more fields. We'll probably have to build more of these guys, to be honest, to keep up with it, but we will do that at some point, not obviously this episode or maybe even time soon. We have a lot of subscriber contracts. Sorry if I'm talking too fast, but I just have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. We have a lot of subscriber contracts I want to get going and get done. I'm recording this right after I recorded episode 11, so I haven't seen any comments from episode 11. One thing though, thank you to Diz Farmer and ASM as well for sending this over to me. Diz Farmer sent this over to me. A Peterbilt truck that's got all this sort of thin blue line kind of stuff. And if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I'm called Farmer Cop because I'm a full-time police officer. That's how I do the role. Oh, is it missing a... Oh, it's missing a fender. That's okay. Other than that, it's great. But yeah, so, and just kind of as the roleplay aspect, the townspeople, along with the, I'm going to say the case dealer helped out since we've been using so much case equipment and doing a very good job at supporting them. They sent this over to us. Free of charge, so we're gonna use it, and I don't think we'll own it, we'll say, per se. We'll say we have it as a temporary basis. This truck is 157,000, so they said we can kind of use it for now. They said we can put 20 hours on it. I'll say that as probably a role play aspect of things. So we can put up to 20 hours on it, and then we either have to give it back or we can buy it. And they said after we put 20 hours on it, we can buy it for the reduced cost. They just kind of did this as kind of a promotion for us. We're going to hook up to this trailer, though. This is our wool trailer, because if you remember last episode, I talked about selling the wool right at the end there, because there's this good price for wool here, and even that's a really good price in that one. Well, that's actually at the farmer's market, so to be fair, we'll sell it at the spinnery, unless the grain masters are still higher, but that's a really good price, because according to our seasons menu here, wool shouldn't be above 521, so let's go sell off all that wool we got, because we got a lot of pallets. Maybe not all of the wool we got, I should say, but we'll sell at least one truckload of it. How about that? And we'll take our nice new truck here out. Now there is a trailer that was made to go with this as well. I will use that later on, so don't worry. I know Diz is gonna comment otherwise about it, but I will use that trailer later on, just not at the moment. I just wanted to introduce it with this and do some of this stuff here. We did pay a small delivery fee to have it delivered to the farm, but other than that, the rest of the cost was covered, so thank you. I don't want it to seem like I'm cheating a truck in or anything like that, but I also want to support when people make stuff like that. Oh, no, I wanted to actually do that and then confirm. And this should just... There we go. Love this thing. 42%, so at least another 12. Oh, it's only let me do 10. That's fine. We'll do 10 because I'm probably too close. I was probably obstructing it a little bit. There we go. 22,000 is 78. How much does this hold? Let me see in the store here. This will be under animals. Yeah, we own one of these. 28,000. Okay, so we need 6 more pallets. So actually, we'll probably do 2 loads. Yeah, we'll probably actually do 2 loads because we still have 48 in there. So yeah, we'll do 2 loads of wool. Otherwise, we won't have enough space to store next year's wool. So we need to do at least 2 loads. So we'll do 2 loads real quick here just to kick the episode off. If you guys commented for a subscriber contract last episode because you knew I had wool, it's still going to be good to go. Don't worry. I'll still be able to get you some more wool, but this is just how we're going to start off because we have a lot of it. So we'll tag that. Where is that at? Are you kidding me? Well, that's way out there. That's technically, it's kind of a sell point. That would be selling it to Lucky, so I won't do that one. The spinnery is fine. That will be good to go. That'll be out that way. So that one's not too far away. We'll take it out to the spinnery because that's still a really good price for wool, to be fair. So this is so much easier to move wool around with. It's great. I love the look of this truck. And it has some very intense horsepower options. I think I went with, let me show you guys this thing in the store here. Just real quick, under trucks, we scroll through, we got a lot of trucks in here. Right here, there's Haulette for 1,200, and I did this on the More Power Baby for 1,800 horsepower. You can also go Let's Go Baby for 3,000 horsepower. I thought that was pretty funny. So anyhow, we just have the mid-range, if you will. I know the horsepower is a bit unrealistic, but I mean, it's fine. Who really cares that much? We're just here to have fun. It's still a game if you're that panicked about it. Just sometimes people, I feel like playing Farm Sim get a little too into it and then you need to be reminded it's still a game. Which it's fine. If you want to play it as realistic as possible, more power to you. But don't get upset when other people play it the way they want. That's one of the best things about Farm Sim is you can play it literally however you want. Alright. Please take the wool. Please take the wool. Did we have this problem before? Oh, there it is. That's right. The trigger for it, which is... Oh, I don't like that. Gonna bother me. Please take all of it. Don't move the truck. There we go. That's a good sign. That'll get our money up a little bit. This is taking a while. It's a slow unload. Slow unload, but that's okay. We'll get this going. Oh, I don't know why it stops like that. Very temperamental trailer. Maybe the sell point is temperamental. Okay, no one touch anything. These are like, we're not touching anything. We're watching a video on YouTube. I know. I know. It's fine. I feel like that is not. That's not normal. Would you quit it? I keep spamming the I key. I'm slowly getting rid of some of it. Good grief, this is obnoxious. There we go. Please just take the rest of it. At least we're over halfway done now. Okay, I've had enough of this. Go back to our menu here. Where are our other options? We're actually just going to take it up to Gray Masters because this is driving me over the edge. So maybe we can get this one to do it, but the next load we're taking up to Grain Masters, and we'll just pretend like we were selling it here because I cannot handle this. It's gonna drive me over the edge. Oh. Stop doing it. Oh boy. We'll see the total we got by going in the menu here in a second. Literally spamming the I key to get to sell any of this. Okay. Oh! This is obnoxious, guys. I'm so sorry. Forcing you to watch this. I'm just like hoping each one of these times, like hoping, okay, this will be the one that gets the rest of it. We had a couple really good stretches where we got most of it out. Okay. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes. No! Oh, that was so obnoxious. Okay. Untag that. We know where we're going for the next one. So let's get this back over here. We'll load it up again. Then we'll drive it up to the better place to sell, actually, because that's ridiculous there. So But yeah, hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. We will start harvest today. That's, oh, where am I going? I need to go back to the farm. Not over here. Here we go. But yeah, we will get harvest going today at some point. But yeah, and I'm hoping I'll sell the silage off as well this episode. I'll probably sell it to the BGA that's right there, just because that'll be easier for us. But both BGAs take it at the low price of 150 per 1,000 liters. So we should get, actually it's only like 80 grand for the, just super sad. It's only 80 grand for 500,000 liters of silage, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. 12 out. And I'm assuming that the other one, sell point, will actually take it a little bit better. Maybe I could be completely wrong about that too. We could have the same issue, but that'll be how we'll find out if it's the sell point or if it's the trailer itself. There we go. But this is still far easier than trying to load these onto this flatbed by ourselves or something like that. Is doing it this way. This is just makes way more sense. We need 4 more pallets. What do you mean there's no space? Not literally, it's blocking hardly any of it. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get us up to 28. All right, there we go. So this should solve a lot of our issues here if we go to this other sell point, hopefully. And it gives us a chance to drive by the F11 headquarters, and or we don't actually, I actually probably won't even go that way. Never mind. Oh, I tried to turn back in time, it didn't work. Not turn back in time or go back in time, but to turn back within enough. Anyhow, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just babbling again. It just is what it is. Okay, we'll get this over to get this delivered. Sorry, I'm looking at my time. I'm like, oh, this is taking a long time to get all this done. But it's fine. It's all good. We'll just make a quick shortcut. I'll save you guys a little bit of trouble. We don't have to drive up over that way. We'll just take out past this way. We'll hop up through this little area out here. The dump has had that excavator there for a long time. I don't think they use it very often. Yeah, we'll take it up around here. Hopefully without rolling it. And then into Lucky's Logistics here. Arctic Wolf Logistics. This should work out. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. I shouldn't have said that. Probably jinxed it. But look at that. It's still unloading slowly, but that must be just the trailer itself. Is probably that's what controls the unload speed. But still, it's just going. It should still be. It's probably still at the 700. So it went down by a couple, but that's fine. We'll be able to see in here. Old wool. We'll be able to see what that's at here in a second. That'll be for not even quite 1 year of wool production. I mean, we probably still have another. We probably still have another full trailer or so down there, which is a lot. Still going strong. Yeah, that was much simpler to come over here. So next time we might do that anyways, just because that spinner is obnoxious with probably just the unload. It's not designed to take stuff like unload like almost like a bulk form, kind of like that. But 19,000. So what do we get total? 39,160 off of wool, so that's not bad. I'll take that. But yeah, so, well, there's the F11, so we can still see it from here. So I will work on getting the silage taken care of, and I'll bring you guys back in after it's time to harvest something, even if it's just the barley. Because the barley, honestly, if we just got barley going this episode, that'd be super helpful. So I'll get this repurposed over here, which by repurposed, I just mean I need to throw some new nitrogen down on it. So yeah, let me put that on my list of to-dos here. Nitrogen. And then grass, and then we'll bring you guys back in for harvest. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, folks, harvest time is good to go. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Straw swath should be on. It is day 3 midsummer, and let's see here, make sure. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, perfect. Now let's hop in here, grab the other harvester, get them rolling on this one. Yeah, we should be good to go. I did throw some lime on all the fields because the pH values needed just a touch up. So it just took a little bit for it to go over. It didn't take a lot of lime though. We'll let this guy start. And again, we'll make sure his straw swath's on. Yeah, it's gonna be on. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, so pH value should be all squared away. The sunflowers are almost ready. We're gonna get a helianthus header once we get there. Let's hop over here. So I got my, hopefully the harvester doesn't hit it, but I have my unloading set up here, and I'm gonna use this guy this time to do the carting. So I have crop destruction off. I am gonna drive over the crops because I don't care, because I just want to get it done. So anyhow, this is what we're gonna use for carting this time. I'm gonna try to get a good thumbnail shot as the harvesters get closer over here. I would like it to get one with both of them in it, but we got to, well, we're gonna have to slow this guy down a little bit then. Wait for that guy to catch up a little bit. It'd be cool to get a nice good shot of both of them in it. And yeah, right about there. All right, go, 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 go. Maybe a little sooner than that next time. Let's see if we can get a good shot here. Yeah, I want to get them with all this nice equipment here. You guys already know what thumbnail looks like, but this is what I want to get right here with two harvesters. Oh, it's not going to render in the far one, so maybe just the first one with this in there. Something like barley harvest. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, but I think this will be a good thumbnail shot once we get there. This actually isn't a bad one either. Kind of like that too, actually. Maybe I'll take that shot just in case we don't get anything else. I'll have something. We are gonna get it. Yes, we are gonna get it in there. It is rendering in. Yay! Okay, sweet. It's gonna be a good shot. We'll wait for that guy to get in here then. Hopefully he's not gonna get. Ooh, actually, he might just stop, which actually would be kind of okay if he stops up in here. But yeah, we'll wait just a second here to get these guys a good thumbnail shot, and then we'll start working on picking up straw. Well, by picking it up, I mean we're gonna start probably, well, baling it, picking it up. We need to get 200,000 liters for basket, so we'll pick that up first, if we can. That'll be our first plan. Which actually we'll probably grab that Magnum there and grab the small case, get it over here, and get that going. So yeah, we'll just start working on stuff. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, like right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's wait till they get a little bit further in here. I'm trying to think of where, I mean, the other one might actually be obstructed anyways by like all the stuff that's going to be on there with the thumbnail shot, but let's get that other one really in there. We're going to be full any second now as well. All right, and right about there's a good shot. Okay, let's do. Oh, is he full? Oh, they're both full. Right there as he's about ready to hit that quad track. This guy's going to need to be adjusted over a little bit, which is fine. At least around this. It's easier. It's going to be easier to move this guy around this than it is to do the other way. So I'll unhire him for a second. That guy's full up there. So we're going to get so much barley off of this. One of the things I do want to invest in at some point is getting the bigger harvesters, which have the... I don't think we can get bigger... I don't think they make bigger headers, actually, than what we have. We running those? That's 12.5. I think we're running these guys. Yeah, 13.7. The farmer cop version probably. 13.7 is as big as it gets. Please don't tell me we're running something smaller. What ones do we own? Oh, nope. They're a cheap like farmer cop supply one that we bought. What headers do we own? Maybe we do own the, we do own, we own that one. Okay, 13.7. Yeah, we're not going to get any wider than that. All right. I will work my way around that. Then I want to work him back over so we don't actually miss any crop as he comes back the other way. Otherwise he'll miss a strip. If I overestimate a little bit. There we go. He should be good to go now. We should be able to unload both harvesters, then unload into the major grain tank, which can then unload into the truck, and we'll keep working on that. I don't know if we'll fill up the truck and that grain giant. I don't think well, we might. I don't know. This is a lot of let's say straw. This is a lot of barley, and I mean a lot of barley. It's gonna end up being absolute ton. There we go. Yeah, we just park on the cliff there while that unloads. Oh, fine. That's normal. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. So let's grab. This guy's gonna go grab the baler. I think we'll have him go grab that. So let's have you go to the mower shed. Beautiful. Once this guy gets unloaded, we will get it unloaded into the grain giant. Oh, we're gonna get so much. How much do we need barley for anything on my list? We need 20,000 liters to go to King George. I made a more compact list for just subscriber contracts. It's like my short list, kind of like, it doesn't have all the details that I want, but it has just some very basic information about subscriber contracts, so I can just kind of take a look at it quickly when I need to. Hopefully this pipe is high enough that it will. I mean, I'm sure it's going to. It's got to get into that grain giant, right? Ooh, maybe. Oh yeah. Well, I say oh yeah, but is it? May actually. Oh, it's only gonna let it go in the corner to do that weird stuff like it does. This thing is not fun to unload into. I know someone mentioned it was probably just because I wasn't using it necessarily properly by not, but it is very particular about how it likes to be used, at least when it's starting to unload. But yeah, are they full again? They're 90%. Jeez Louise. Harting might be a full-time job on this field. Holy smokes, just running 2 harvesters. Eventually I want to get 3 going. But again, once we get the bigger grain tanks, it'll be easier, because the other ones, these ones hold 14,000, the bigger ones hold 26,000. So once we get those guys, it won't be that big of a... Yeah, he's full again. Good gravy. And by the time he's unloaded, it will be time to get the next one going again. Oh goodness, but that's okay. It's all fun in games and something like that ish. But yeah, so we'll get this guy started to unload. Then we'll hopefully get that guy sent, since he's at the mower shed now. We'll get him hooked up to the baler. And then we'll get him up over here, but I think we'll switch him out for this guy, actually, since this guy's going to be up at this end of the field. So that'll just kind of make a little bit more sense. We've gotten 28,000 liters, basically, we're going to get off of each row, which is insane. Disconnect that. Get out of the way. Go here. Hop into this tractor. Get him hooked up to the baler. Then we'll bring the baler to that guy and unload it. We're not going to do round bales. We're going to do our square bales, because round bales suck. I don't really like doing round bales at all. I don't mind doing square bales. I'm not a big... I don't know. It depends on the day, to be fair. But yeah, okay. Might as well unfold that. I do like that we have a nice case baler, though. But yeah, we'll use this guy for carton. And then, because that guy's going to need to do... This guy would do the baling just fine, but... Helper H is a full tank, so we'll go over there, get him unloading Helper H. And then this guy will need to be unloaded again, because he'll have another 30,000 liters just about in it. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's going to be running around like chicken with its head cut off trying to get this harvest done. Now, given it's... There's no rush to it, really. We're going to get it done as we go through the day, so... Ooh, easy there. Too fast, too fast, too fast. There we go. Okay. So hop down here. Hook you up to the baler. We'll bring the baler down to our little, like, harvest camp, if you will, where we're keeping all of our grain carts and bins and what have you. But, yeah, we'll just put them down here for now. And that'll be a good spot just to have them hang out for a sec. 32 feels so slow. Go faster. Yeah, we'll park this down here, and then we'll start getting our setup, kind of like we did with the grass. If you remember from last episode, it was the thumbnail shot. But even though the last episode hasn't even come out yet as I'm recording this one, but we'll park this guy right here. That'll be fine. But yeah, we'll go grab the milling machine. Actually, let's get this guy taken care of real quick, since he is ready to be unloaded. But yeah, we'll go grab the milling machine and then hook that up, and then I think we can set that trailer to only allow 200,000 liters, to set like the fill capacity to 200,000 liters. I think we can do that using the set fill limiter, and I think it'll work with the milling machine to not let it put any more in there. And then that'll be the 200,000 liters we need to get over to Basket, which Basket did offer to buy all of the straw, but I mean, first off, it would take literally days and days and days to process all the straw through the BGA. So for one, that would be kind of tricky. And for two, we need it for other subscriber contracts. In addition to, we need it for our farm to feed animals and stuff like that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and this thing is sitting on the ground, which helps out a little bit. Okay, we'll go get this guy again, bouncing back and forth so we can be as efficient as possible with our time, because we want to get everything done that we can as fast as we can get it done. But yeah, so what we'll do is I'll grab the milling machine and then we'll test out that fill limiter thing here real quick. Actually, I'm not even gonna worry about the harvest right now. We'll deal with that because they're gonna keep filling up super fast. I'm gonna have to end up doing a lot of that off camera, which is fine. But we'll grab, oop, I floored it when I meant to hit the brakes. Oop, I didn't even pick it up. There we go. I got the quad track tank in here. I think they came out with a double quad tank, like a double tank for the quad track. If that's the case, we'll upgrade, but I didn't pay close enough attention to it on the model. I didn't read any of it. I just saw a double tank on there and it looked like that one, so that was my thought, but I could be totally wrong about that. Okay, honestly, we should get this pretty much in 1 or 2 rows. And if we have any extra, we can sell it to basket, but we're probably going to want to keep it, to be fair. And if we fill up our storage and we get all of our contracts done, then we can talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, so I'll put the cruise control on to get us down there. Set fill limit, we'll set it to 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, fill limit set to 200,000 liters. So you can see it up in the upper left-hand corner. Let's get the milling machine. B to lower it, B to turn it on. Both the harvesters are full now, but let's see how this goes. Never tried this. Worst case scenario, we sell him some extra, which is fine because the payment for it is supposed to be. And I have found that this doesn't work as well. Actually, with the straw, it'll probably be fine, but we're going to set the cruise control to 26 on this, just so we don't get going too fast. But because we're getting the payment for this is the straw price at that BGA, which isn't a lot. To be fair, I don't think it's very much, anyways. The BGA. Where's the BGA on there? We'll look at it here. Oh, yeah, see, that's a problem. We don't want it doing that. So probably 26 is probably too fast. So probably if we slow it down to, you're not going to like that curving around like that. That's okay. Slow it down to 16, maybe 18. There we go. Might have to slow down for some of the big chunks. But yeah. So is that not straw? What am I doing here? BJ. Yeah, 54 or 43. One of those two. I think it's 43. So it won't be very much, but that's fine. We're not necessarily in it to make a ton of money. We're just trying to complete that contract. We do get a $2,500 bonus per 100,000 liters. We sell, not 1,000 liters. That'd be ridiculous. But per 100,000 liters. So we'll get $5,000 if we do the 200,000 that I'm planning to do right now. Which won't be bad. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. So it'll just be extra cash for us. It'll probably be 2 rows to get this. 2 rows to get this. So yeah, we definitely need to keep the rest for our what we got going on. But if we keep going, it should eventually here get to a point where it tops out. But we'll see if that actually does that or not. So we'll see. We'll see coming up here. Might take us a little bit to get this going. Come on, you're doing good. Doing good. Chugging along. Chugging along. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Here we go, and takes a little bit. I thought we'd get way more straw for this, but I guess that it just makes sense to not get that much. But there we go. Grass would be more because that's the whole crop and everything like that. But okay, don't grab any of this stupid hay. Turn you off. Come on, go, go, go. I mean, that is a lot. To be fair, that is a lot of straw to haul. So it is struggling a little bit with it. Okay, let's see. We'll do this back row here. Knock this back row out. There we go. I like. Oof. Grab that. I like the modded version of this milling machine. It does do a really good job at getting everything knocked out. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. We'll probably end up wrapping up the episode here, which it might be. Is it gonna be short? It'll be a little short, maybe. Episode 12 here. We got our new truck going on. We're getting our barley harvest underway. Things are going well. I mean, I was tempted to buy a new harvester for this harvest and trade out one of these. because we'd probably only cost us about 250,000 to upgrade one of these to the new one. But at the same time, they're working fine for us right now, and we're not going to end up having to do. Is that actually ready now? No, it's not ready yet, is it? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, so I thought it probably wasn't worth it to do that just yet, and I'd like to get this, and this is going to be expensive to landscape this the way I want to, because you can kind of see how I'm doing it right there, and then I'll smooth it all out at the end. But I need to do that for a ways, so it's going to be expensive to landscape that field, and probably another 500,000 or so is my estimate on that, and I could be way off on that, but it's going to take us a lot of money to landscape that in, and I think that should be our first priority, because we want to get that field rolling as well. So we can do another, I mean, it just expands our ability to make more income by having another field. So I think that's probably something that's more important than getting the harvesters just yet. And then once we have more fields like that, then it'll be easier to justify getting the harvesters. Okay, let's see. Yep, it's not putting it in the trailer anymore. Okay. If I empty this out. Yep, 200,000 liters of straw. So there it goes. I'll get that delivered up to Baskets BGA. I'll probably end up doing that in between episodes. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. I know a little short. I'm a little short on time this week, so I need to get some other stuff recorded and get some other stuff done. But I think we made some good progress today. I'm pretty happy with that. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.